What's up, guys? Larry here. Big time upper body blast today. And as you can see, I'm a little bit aerodynamic, so I'll probably be able to get through the session pretty easily. Haven't been able to get into the gym, but it's a treat for you guys today because I get to show you what a full upper body session could conceivably look like if you choose to train upper, lower, upper, lower. So the benefits of this is that every muscle in the upper body gets blasted, gets trained. The downside to this, it can be pretty voluminous. Even if you use low volume, it can be a little bit straining because you're using multiple movements. So not a whole lot of talking. We're going to get to it. We're going to do a lot of pressing. We're going to do a lot of pulling. And we're just going to train everything. I'm going to train in a little bit more higher volume than normally, just because I have not been in the gym. I trained one time last week. So with that being said, I'm just really eager to get in here, really eager to just beat myself up and get some really good gains. So I'll talk you through it, and we'll make sure that you get all the information you need to put together a good upper session. So without further ado, let's get to work. First, we got to warm up the shoulders, get some band pull aparts going. I try to do this and over and backs every upper session, whether or not I'm training back or a push session. I got to make sure my shoulders are loose, just because low key they're kind of involved in every movement, even back and arms too. So it's good to get a good warm up in with these. All right, we got our station set up. Fly, dumbbell press, and then we got the Arsenal fly, Arsenal press, incline press, and then we're gonna finish off with some cable crossovers. So doing a high volume of work, go about, I'll fill it out. I wanna go through 3 cycles, but I may only get 2 because again, I am fasting and this is the last 10 nights, so I gotta get up out of here relatively fast. But again, we're gonna work hard, we're gonna get through it, and let's keep grinding. Let's go. Oh, gotta lighten that up. All right. Last round and the pump cover has officially come off. I should probably call an audible right now and just ended at 12 sets. But again, I really haven't trained over the last week, so got a little bit of more energy than I normally would. And I got a lot of post-workout carbs I need to get through, courtesy of the mash shit. Let's go. Oh, boy. Hiya. Aye. 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 Ay, ay, oh, ay, ay, oh, oh, ah, ay, ay, ah, 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 oh, oh, come on. Hey, hey. That was stupid. Sheesh. Hey, oh, ah, 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 oh, ah, 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 ay, ah, ah. All right, it's time to start back. Not gonna giant set this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do 4 sets of 25 here, kind of a winning warm-up variation to get blood into the muscle, and then it's gonna be rows, rows, rows. All right, it's time to start back. Not gonna giant set this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do 4 sets of 25 here, kind of a winning warm-up variation to get blood into the muscle, and then it's gonna be rows, rows, rows. Chest supported rows with some dumbbells. Then I got some seated hammer rows, and then again with some more chest supported rows on the hoist machine. So going to be a little bit lower volume on this end, but just as intense, a little bit heavier weight. I've already done 18 sets for chest, so I'm cooked in the chest, but I don't need to do 18 sets for back because I still have shoulders and a little bit of arms. So let's get to it. Chest supported rows with some dumbbells. Then I got some seated hammer rows, and then again with some more chest supported rows on the hoist machine. So going to be a little bit lower volume on this end, but just as intense, a little bit heavier weight. I've already done 18 sets for chest, so I'm cooked in the chest, but I don't need to do 18 sets for back because I still have shoulders and a little bit of arms. So let's get to it. All right, we're going to stay here. Forgot to mention that I'm still doing lat pull downs, but I changed the grip, something a little bit closer, hit the inside of the back a little bit more, and a bit of a heavier load. So we're going to combine that with the other exercises. We'll get through it. Probably going to forego arms, just looking at the time I have to get up to eat sahur, and then just I have things I have to do tomorrow. So that being said, let's just get to it. Slight bump up in weight, but now we're going to do a drop set. Hopefully a triple drop set if I don't make too big of a drop. So just really pushing all the blood in the muscle. I'm looking at the time and I'm going to have to giant set back, something I kind of didn't want to do, but in the essence of time and me telling my wife I'd be home a certain time, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh! Ah, some of my bitch. Terrible grip. Ha! I told you this was a little more fitnessy. Boy, did I tell a fib. This stuff gets heavy after a minute. Okay, that's it for back and chest. On the shoulders real fast, nothing crazy. Again, calling an audible on arms, not gonna have enough time to do them. But this was a lot of volume. And this is probably something I would normally do, but this is a good change up. So arms will actually, I could touch them on them tomorrow because I got legs and I'm resting on Tuesday. So there's that. But with as much volume as it was today, I could probably just call them quits right here. But I'm not. Because I love training. And I haven't been in here 4 minutes, so we're going to keep banging. So shit, I guess. Finish it out. Call it good. So not a true upper body session, but enough for government work. Oh. Aye. Aye. Ah. All right, that's it, guys. The boy's tired. Sorry for the tape on my glasses. My daughter pulled them apart. This is not a normal upper body session. This is very truncated, and I just didn't have time for arms either. So headed home, gonna rest, recover. A few days off, letting those sodium stores get filled up, getting really hydrated, really helped. Like it feels like my chest is about to cramp along my back. So I'm hoping I don't get that when I'm asleep. But gonna go home, rest, and recover. If you do this, I would recommend you lower the volume, lower the rounds, and probably do straight sets instead of giant sets. This was something I definitely don't recommend. But if you can do straight sets and reduce the number of exercises, I would do max 3 for chest, 3 for back, and call it good. So probably 2 to 3 sets each movement. You don't need a lot when you're doing a full upper body. So because you're adding in shoulders and arms, that's a lot of volume, and most people can't recover from that. But if you want to be crazy like me, please go ahead and do what I just did and add in arms and add in more shoulders. So with that being said, gonna rest, get home, eat up, and we'll try again tomorrow. Hey, gonna be talking next time about programs that you should be doing that you're not. And this is something that I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm hoping I bring some more eyes to what can be accomplished when you have some pretty good programming. Like obviously I write PDFs and whatnot, but also there's some stuff that has influenced me and still influences me to this day that I think people should know about. So with that, I'll let you all go. Please tune into that series. I got about 3 programs I want to talk about, and a couple of them you probably already know. So with that being said, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be coming out a lot more content. And thank you for watching. Hopefully you all try that. And if you do try this exercise, this movement in this sequence, please let me know.